simple process. There is no rocket science. Even if you go, I am just going to explain you point by point how the registration has to be done. If you open our website, so this is what you have to do. Just we have to do www.rics.org. Okay, this is the first step what you need to take it. So the moment you open this, you will get something called My Account. You have to click it here. Clear, guys? So on this My Account, you will have this section, No Account or Register Now. If you are registering first time, this is what you are going to have it. So first here, you have to click it here. Click here, then it will take to next slides. Here you have to write your name, last name, what is your mobile number. Mobile number, don't give your company's mobile number. Please give your personal mobile number, because the moment you are out of the company, then the mobile number will be taken back and it's very difficult to update your number in this portal. So always give your personal mobile number. Okay, guys. Then what interested you? Then you should write quantity surveying profession. This is what you need to write. If you are going to go into the quantity surveying profession, or if it is evaluation, project management, all that also you can select it. Not an issue. Clear, guys? Then here is some option called, are you from the island? Until and unless you are not from the island, you can directly click here, no. Then which country, currently where you are staying. This is very important. You should not, even if you are having holding a passport of India, but if you are working in Middle East, then you should clearly write it should be from the Middle East only, not from India. Clear, guys? If, for example, if you have recently relocated to a Middle East, but if most of the experience is from India, then you better write India. So because they are going to see where your past experience is. But if you are for last 2 years, if you are in Middle East, or if you are in any of the country where you are currently working, that is the country name, you have to write it. Then you have to create one, give a simple password for you. Let it be a strong password so that you remember it. So once you create this, then you will be having one access where, again, if you do, you go to My Account, you will be having a access where you can put in your login ID, your credential, login ID and username. Clear, guys? So this is how it is going to look. Then the next process, this you have already registered it. You are not paid the money. Clear, guys? So before going this, once you have registered, now you will go to My Account. You will fill in your credential. Then you will be seeing something like this. One is apply to join RICS and joining fees. So let's understand what is the joining fees. How much we need to actually pay to RICS. So if you are in Middle East, this is what we need to pay. 575 at the beginning, then another 165. The total 741 euro unit or 741 pounds we need to pay. This is for the RICS. This is the initial subscription. So basically, if you are paying now, this will be valid until end of 2026, December 2026. It will be valid. Clear, guys? So this is what we need to pay for Middle East tour. Then if we are from India, then it will be slightly lesser. It will be around 29,500 rupees plus the subscription fee, which is 7,684, 884. Okay, so it will be around 37. So it's basically a little bit lesser for the Indian people than the Middle East people. And for Nepal, or if you are Nepal, Sri Lanka, this is for the Nepal, Sri Lanka and all, then it is like US 567. This is for the associate members. Okay, if you see here, this is for the associate members. Associate means who don't have experience more than 5 years. So for those people, this is the fees. For Indian people, it is 11,800 and subscription will be 6,000. Clear, guys? For the Nepal, Bangladesh people, for associate, even if you are getting associate, still if you want to use this MRICS, you have to again work for this. Okay, so I understand that most of you are more than 5 years of experience. Clear, guys? So once we understood what are the fees, then we go back here, then apply to join the RICS. The moment you click here, you will be taken to this slide. What it will be saying, we require you to upload the following documents. So before when you are ready for applying on the RICS portal, you should be having a qualification detail documentation. You should be having employment details. If you know the counselor, this should be a MRICS qualified or a FRICS qualified. Okay. So if you are going with me, then I will give my counselor details. You can add me as a counselor, or else whoever, if you have any friend who is already an MRICS, you can add his number. Then he will be added as a counselor. But counselor is a must. Clear, guys? So this is what just now which I told. So once you are paid, you will be having a 14 days of time 14 days of time. If you want to withdraw, if you want, you can withdraw it. Clear, guys? Any questions? If you have any question, just ask me. Yes, Vinay Kumar.
Yeah, actually, that counselor is necessary, or it is a mandatory, or it is optional one?
It's mandatory. See, when you register, that time it will give you 14 days time. So once you register, you will have 14 days time to put a counselor name. But that is required. That is required because you alone cannot complete this process. You understand? You will be requiring one mentor who should be guiding you. Understand? It can be your friend. If you have any friend, he will be. You can also you can ask him ID. What is this membership ID? Who should be a MRICS? You can add, if you put his ID number, it will identify him and you can select him. Then the mail will go to him. Then he has to approve it. Okay, then he will be your counselor. Clear, Vinay?
Okay. So if I am applying from the India, can I take the counselor from UAV? Is there any any that
No
criteria is
problem,
there,
no
or
problem. You can take counselor from anywhere until and unless he is a MRICS qualified, MRICS or FRICS.
okay?
Okay? Okay. Any other
Okay,
questions,
okay.
guys? Mr. Mohammad Hussain or Mr. Faisal, Sandeep, if you have any question, just clear your doubt. No problem. Okay, I am ready to answer all your questions. Don't be reluctant.
Hello, sir.
Because this, yes, yes, Mr. Sandeep.
Sir, after this session, please also advise for some people to move from site execution to QS role.
Yes. See, site execution, basically we have one pathway called project management. So basically who are working in the site, for them also it is the RICS. So it will be like a project management pathway. So there are different pathways. The people who have experience in valuation, they can take valuation pathway, but the entire structure will going to remain the same. He still has to complete these 19 competencies. Okay, Mr. Sandeep.
Okay,
Just
sir.
Hello.
stay back after. If you want more explanation, I will clear it to you. Okay, if you have any doubt.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Mohsin.
Yeah, with the procurement experience, we can apply for this RICS.
Exactly. Yes, we can
Yeah,
apply.
also I have one doubt that less than 5 years we can go for associate, isn't it?
Yeah, less than 5 years from the date when you received a degree, when your degree was certificate, you had graduated from that date till now. If it is 5+ years, then you better go for MRICS. Otherwise, you can go for this thing, ASOC RICS.
Associate
Clear?
RICS.
Associate RICS. Yeah, it's called ASOC RICS only.
Yeah,
Okay.
if
So
the
ASOC
experience
RICS.
is mixed, any problem? If the 2 years in site execution, 1 year
No
in
problem, no
procurement.
problem, no problem, no problem. There is no issue.
Okay.
Only thing, from the date of graduation, it should be 5 years, 5+
Okay.
years. Okay, we'll go.
Okay.
Yes. Anybody has any questions? Is it clear? Shall we move to the next slide, guys?
I also wonder, do you have any validity for this RICS? Any expiry date or like
No,
3
every
years?
year, see, Mr. Mohsin, RICS is a globally recognized institution. So it has a certain value. So what they are doing, once you get this membership, every year you have to pay fees to the RICS. You keep on paying until and unless you are a member of the RICS. But that is very, very minimal. From hands-on experience, I'm saying, the moment I got my MRICS, within next 1 year, I was able to recover another next 20 years money. I'm telling, and I am the proof of that. Okay, so don't
No,
think
I
of that.
asked that any presentation or any paper presentation or like that, and you need to do
For what?
like that. Like in the initial stage, we need to present one paper like thing.
Yeah, that everything I'm going to explain you now. Once the session is completed, okay, everything, whatever process, how you can get MRICS, I'm going to explain in this session. So don't worry about it. Okay, at the end, if you still have any doubt, I will clear it to you. Okay, Mr. Mohsin? Okay.
Okay.
So let's move to next slide. So we know what is the fees now. Now we'll come back and we'll see apply to join RICS. Clear, guys? So we were in these slides. We finish this. We were able. Okay, this one is also over. So now this is about how do you know whether you are qualified or not. Okay, so this one, it will give you an idea which route you need to follow. So if your experience is less than 5 years and if you are having a RICS accredited degree, RICS accredited degree is like there are some institutions in India, Middle East, Sri Lanka. There are institutions which are accredited with the RICS. So if you are having such type of degree, like Amity University in India, It's directly they have a tie-up with RICS. So the moment you get a degree from them, so you will be falling under this category. Otherwise, 90% of the people, these are non-RICS, non-accredited degrees. Okay. So let's understand this one. Experience less than 5 years. Then you have to go, if you are having a RICS accredited degree, then 24 months structured training plus 96 hours of CPD you need to have. Then only you can go for ASOC RICS. Okay. Then this one, any bachelor degree, it's not applicable. If you are less than 5 years, it's not applicable. Then no degree, then you have to go for 24 months of structured training. That is a senior professional route. So this is the most important one. If your experience is between 5 to 10 years, then if you are going to do this RICS accredited degree, then 12 months of structured training plus 48 hours of CPD. 12 months of structured training. So basically, you have to choose a mentor who will be giving you a structured training. You should maintain a diary. But this is only for RICS aggregate. This is the commonly used route, which is preliminary assessment. This is for 5 to 10 years, or if you are having 10 plus years of experience, any bachelor degree, then you can go for preliminary assessment. See, what is the difference between preliminary assessment and this? See, in this structure, whoever is having RICS accredited degree, they will prepare the documents and directly they will sit for the interview. They don't have a mid process where the RICS will review your document and they will come back to you whether your documents are suitable for final interview or not. Okay, that is the only difference. Rest everything remains the same. Okay, so let's concentrate on preliminary assessment. So let's assume that we all have 5 plus years of experience and we are going to have this preliminary assessment. Okay, preliminary assessment, we have to complete summary of experience, which is having 19 competencies will be there. I'll explain in the next slide what are these 19 competencies, how to write this summary of experience. Then there will be something called case study. We need to submit the case study to the RICS. So once we compile all these documents, submit this, then they will review it and they will see whether your document is fit for the final interview. Once they give you green signal, there will be another portal which will be opened for submission. Then submission, there will be a final interview. Okay, this step by step, I am going to explain you. So once you click there, then you will be receiving this one, under which section you are applicable. For example, APC with preliminary review, 5 plus years of experience. Correct. So you need to click it here, apply. Clear, guys? 5 plus means 10 plus, everything is included in this, 5 plus or 10 plus. So if you are not having any RICS accredited degree, and if you are having 5 plus years of experience, so you are eligible for becoming a member of Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyor. Clear, guys? So once that is done, again, it will be asking following details like a qualification certificate. If you have completed a BTech degree, you should be having a degree certificate. A copy of your resume should be there. Then a counselor membership number. Okay, then in the next slide, I'm going to explain how to add your counselor also. Okay, this is just an overview. Clear, guys? So here, this is what I showed. If you are registering before 1st of October, now we are already in November. So if you had registered before 1st of October, then you would have been paying additional amount from 1st of January. Okay, so now since you will be registering after 1st of October, clear? After 1st of October, that means your subscription will be valid up to December 2026. Clear? This is what RICS says. So whenever you wish to register, so this is the right time to register so that you are able to submit your submission in the month of February, and you can apply for if your preliminary submission is successful, then finally you can attend the interview by August or September and you will be getting a chartership. Clear, guys? Don't worry. Once everything is done, this is just a overview. Once, if at all, if you want to continue with me, I will be again taking a session where I'll be explaining you in detail how the things works and how it has to be done before you paying the money. So don't worry about this. This is not a one-time session that okay, I will take it to you and that's it. No, there will be a special session. Whoever will be joining, if at all, if you want to wish to join with me, then I will go through this process again and again. Okay, so no issues. So what does this mean? So once we click that, we will be having such type of portal. So first we have to write about the contact details. Okay, this is the contact detail. Which address, where you are currently based, what is your address? So wherever there is a star, that will be mandatory. Clear? The first thing you will be having is you have to fill the contact details. Then let's move to next slide. Then you have to fill the personal details. Personal details, you have to fill the date of birth. What is your gender? Okay, what attracted you for the surveying? Then this is the critical one. Which one? Pathway. Okay, so if you are having a quantity surveying experience, you choose this pathway. Which one? Quantity surveying. Clear? If you are into planning, you have to choose this planning this thing. As someone in the room asked, Sandeep, I think Sandeep asked about the site. So this is the pathway for you. You have to select project management. Clear, Sandeep? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you are into management consultancy, you can select it. But I think most of the candidates who are attending are from quantity surveying or the site background. Okay, and don't worry, if you still have the doubt, you can send me a message. I have already added all of you in the group. If you have any message, if you have any question, you ask me. I'm going to clear it for you. So don't worry, just relax. If you are not getting anything, if you are reluctant to ask the question now also, so no problem. Clear, guys? So we filled up the contact detail, the personal detail, then the qualification. Okay, so the qualification you have to write here. See, this is asking 3 questions. Whether you are having a RICS accredited degree, non-RICS degree, or RICS approved profession. So basically you need to write, you have to click here, non-RICS accredited degree. This is what you need to click. Clear? So once that is done, it will take you for employment. You need to fill in this is, although it is optional, if you want, you can click it. But most of my students, when they're filling up, it has been observed that their company name is not recognized. Clear, guys? So if you are not working in any of the globally recognized company, because they already fed the company details into the RICS portal, so it will be little bit tough to put your company name in this. Okay, but although it is optional, so no need to worry about that. Clear, guys? So once the employment is done, then you have to go for counselor. This is the counselor. So basically you have to add here the counselor number. Once you add the counselor number here, then if you click here, then automatically his entire profile will be seen. Then you have to click here, then automatically this email will go to the counselor. For example, if you are adding my counselor ID here, then my details will be seen. Then they will be sending an email to me confirming that this guy wants to be this guy wants you to be his counselor. If you are okay, please approve it. Then once I approve, then you will be under my umbrella. So whatever submission, whatever you will be doing, first it will be coming to me. I will be reviewing it. I will be approving it. Then only it will go to the RICS. Otherwise, it cannot go. Means if I am your counselor. Clear, guys? Any questions? Don't worry about the counselor. There are many RICS, and I'm sure most of them will be having any friend who is an RICS. If this I'm telling, like if you are not going ahead with me, there are many other people also, that also you can go. So no need to, just relax. Don't worry about this. Then once this is done, then it will go to, like they will ask about some declaration. This is a simple thing. You have to just click no, no, no. And this, okay, I understand all of these things. So once this is done, then that's it. Okay, then it will give you one, this will say, thanks for registering, but this will not allow you to make the payment. And you guys don't make the payment. Okay, RICS will send you an email confirming that the route what you have selected is correct and you can proceed. Only once you get a RICS confirmation, you need to pay the money. Clear, guys? So if RICS is not responding within 3 days, then you have to send an email to join@RICS. You have to just say, I am willing to join RICS. I have registered. This is my membership ID, and please advise me my route and which pathway you want to follow. So once you give this, then automatically they will be responding. Okay, guys. Still, if you are not able to do it, just contact me. I will guide you. So no need to worry. Okay. So once you make the payment, that's it. Okay, guys. So you will be receiving something portal like this where you can make the payment. Then that's it. You are an official member of RICS. Okay, it's just a member. No, you are a APC candidate. Clear? Till now, is there any questions? Everything clear for all of you? Farsad, Hussein, Mr. Faisal, Kamruddin, Rajit, Sandeep. Everything clear, guys? Mr. Nair, Sri Nair, Velraj, Vinay Kumar. If there is any doubt, just let me know. I'm happy to clear all your doubts. Clear, guys? Okay. So now,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
One doubt.
Yeah.
So once we selected the counselor, right? So
Yeah.
in the midway, can we change the counselor, right? It will remain throughout that year.
No, you can change it. You can change it. Okay.
Okay.
The moment you say put another counselor name, the other one will be discarded. So don't worry about that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it's up to you because you are the one who is choosing the counselor. Counselor is not choosing you. So don't worry about that. Clear,
Okay.
Mr. Vinay?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now, basically, you have done the registration, everything, payment is done. So once the payment is done, so you will be getting a portal, something like this. This is the portal which will be given to you. Clear? Until and unless you make the payment, RICS will not give this portal. So our main aim of this portal is to make whatever is available here, you should be green. Okay, there is a photo, there is a competency selection, summary of experience, the counselor selected, then there is a proposers, then there is a CPDs. So whatever training, what I am giving, okay, that all will be formal CPDs. Okay, so don't worry about that. It will be whatever for RICS, the requirement is 48 hours of CPD. I will be giving 60 hours of formal CPD. So what is the requirement is 24 hours of formal and 24 hours is 24 hours of informal. So in the next slides, I'm going to explain you what is formal CPD, what is informal CPDs. Clear? So now what you are attending, it is also a formal CPD because I am a member of Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyor. I'm having a MCIRB, I'm having a LLM. So it is having a structured sequence. Clear? So let's go to next slide to understand what is for formal CPDs and how it works basically. Clear? So CPD decision tree, how to decide whether it is a formal or a informal CPD. So first, does the activity focus on the topic relevant to the wider professional on your role or specialism? So whenever we are having a training session, so you have to ask this question, does this activity focus on the topic relevant to the wider profession or your role or a specialism? If yes, then proceed to next one. If no, then this learning is neither formal not informal. Then you have to stop here only. Clear? If yes, does this activity have a formally structured program? What does this mean? For example, if you are joining with me, we will be having a structured training program. All the 19 competency we will be having every day. We will be having a training session. Okay. So this will be coming under formal one. Okay. If yes, then move to the next part. Do the learning objective or outcome enhances your current knowledge or develop a technical skills. So once the training is going on, there are 19 competencies. Once you go to the next slide, we will be going through what are these competencies. So each, like there is a contract practice, there is a procurement and tendering, quantification, construction technology. So these are the so my training session, I'm going to explain as per the RICS requirement, how it has to be done, what is required, and I'm going to enhance your knowledge. I'm not telling I'm going to give you a fresh knowledge, but enhance your knowledge, what you already know. Clear, guys? But in a structured way, so that when the assessor, when they ask you the question, you are able to answer. Clear, guys? Okay. So if this will be the formal one, then does the learning involve interaction with others, such as professional trainers or other professional in a real or a virtual classroom? So we will be having a virtual classroom. Correct. So that is also, this criteria is also qualified. Correct. So that then if it is called a formal CPD. So if all of this answer is no, if it is no, if it is not having a structure, for example, if you are getting information through YouTube videos, or if you are reading the books, if you are reading your contracts, if you are reading any newspaper, if you are reading any RICS guidance note, that all, without any involvement or without a support from any of the trainer, that will be informal. So basically 24 hours you should be having an informal CPD and 24 hours you should be having a formal CPD. Doesn't matter if you are having more than 24 hours. If you are having 48 hours of full formal CPD, it's okay. But it's not be vice versa. You cannot have less than 24 hours of formal CPD. So likewise, like if you are having an informal CPD of 30 hours, that will not be recognized. Clear, guys? Any questions on CPD? Any questions, guys? Shall we move to the next slides? If you are getting a chance to communicate, please communicate, because this is how it is going to decide how higher level you are going to go, because it's not about you having the knowledge. I'm 100% sure all of you are excellent in your work. Okay, that is why the company is still having you. But main thing, you need to communicate. Communicate will come with the practice. If you are not able to practice, then every time you will be shy. You might be observed that when you will be sitting in the meeting, you will be knowing the answer, and every time you want to say the answer, but suddenly you will be reluctant. Okay, what will happen? You will be second guessing the thing. That shouldn't be happen. That is why, along with this, I'm going to build you confidence such a level that nobody can touch you. So that is what. Yes, Mr. Ajit.
Hi, sir. Sir,
Yes.
okay, as you said about the formal and informal CPDs. So formal CPDs, okay, if we are joining you, you will be giving a structured CPDs and everything. But regarding
Yes.
for the informal, that we are going
Hmm.
for the informal CPDs and everything in that case. So does it require, like, I mean, do we need to plan according to, let's say, I have taken the quantity surveying pathway. So that informal CPD consists of only of the QS documents, or if, let's say, I'm reading a project management documentation, does it also come into the informal CPDs or not?
Excellent question. So, Rajit, my training, when I'm giving, it will be having a 60 hours. So it's up to you whether you want to use at a formal or informal. So if you are using 48 hours full formal also, not an issue. So if you want to use a informal one, so what you can do. So for example, if you are reviewing, so for example, this is a competency, commercial management. Okay. So if you are going to the YouTube and if you are watching any video, so that comes under informal CPD where there is no guidance. Okay. For example, contract practice. If you are reviewing a contract document of your project, so that will be coming under informal CPD. You don't have to, and one best part is you don't have to prove that you have already gone to the CPD. Understand? Unless and until, like 1 in a million, like they will be asking, okay, just provide this document that whether you are having a CPD, what you have written is, for example, if you have not joined me and if you have written that, okay, I have joined this and I have taken this commercial management CPD on so and so date. Okay. So there will be a question, if at all, if you have a bad luck, they might come and they say, okay, which date you have, just give a proof, and maybe they will be asking. So in that case, I will be having a video recording where your presence is there. So that will solve the problem. So not an issue. But normally what happens, 24-hour CPDs, once you have a formal CPDs, the informal CPDs, only thing, like when you are uploading, they will be asking, what did you learn from this CPD? For example, contract practice. So when I'm going through this training session, I will explain you what are the different types of contracts. What do you understand by LOA and LOA? What is the difference between PDIC 1999, 1987? How the contracts is formed? All of these things. So when you are writing, understanding of the contract practice, understanding the difference between LOI and LOA, overview on LOA. So these are the things you need to write it. Then it will be hours. How many hours did you utilize in this? And you have to write 2 hours, 3 hours. So accumulation of all of this will be 48 hours. Is it clear, Rajit?
Yeah, it's clear, sir. So that's mean, I mean, in 60-hour CPD, what you were providing us, so it's up to us that on how we are allocating the formal CPDs and informal CPDs.
Exactly. Yes. So
All right, sir. Right.
no worries about this. Anyone
All
has
right.
the questions?
Thank
Somebody else has raised the hand. No questions? Everything clear, guys? Okay. Let's understand what are the competencies. Okay. So basically, if you are selecting a quantity surveying pathway, then you will be having 19 competencies. So what the RICS requirement, if you go back here, so this is the summary of experience. So this is the summary of experience, what we need to write. Okay. And this is the competency. So this is not required now. When you are before submitting, you have to select the competencies. This basically competencies are these competencies. Okay. So we are having total 5,500 words we need to write. Okay, guys. So out of this 5,500, we have 1,500 words we have to write mandatory competencies. What is mandatory competencies? Ethics is there, client care, communication, health and safety. All of these are coming mandatory. Mandatory means there is no option. You have to write something about this. You have to take a training and you have to write it. Clear, guys? So this is called mandatory competencies. What is core competencies? There are 7 core competencies. Out of these, you need to select 6 of them. Clear? So commercial management, contract practice, construction technology, these are all mandatory. But if you see this color, item number 1 and item 3, this is the optional. Optional in the sense, if you are working on the post-contract stage, on the contractor side, then you can choose commercial management. Okay. But if you are working on the consultant side, if you are in the consultant, then better you choose design economics as a core competency. Clear? This, I know it's bit, it will be a bit bouncer for all of you. It will be going over our head. No issues. It is just for you understanding what you are actually getting it. Clear? Why there is a hype about RICS and what is this RICS? all of these things, each and everything, once you start, going through all of this, everything, all the picture will be clear. So don't get too much stress that, oh my God, it's so complicated. No, it's not complicated. When I started, I had the same thousands of questions. Why this? How to do this? How to do this? Then everything, once it was done, it was like, okay, it was much easier. So don't worry. Yes, what is the question? Mr. Tushar, if you can unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Yes, Mr. Tushar, tell me.
I have 2.7 year experience and I am working on USA project. Then am I
Okay.
eligible for this?
You have 2.7 years of experience, and where are you currently located?
India?
India. So you can go for Ashok RICS because you are and which college you have a degree? Is it RICS accredited? Is it from
No,
MIT? No, right?
no,
So
no.
then you better you go for Ashok RICS. So once you get Ashok RICS, then it's easier for you to get an MRICS. Yes, Mr. Sri Nair.
Hi, sir. I had a doubt from the CPD context. Like, I
Yes.
recently completed a part-time postgraduate diploma program in construction law from a private university in India. So, would that figure out as part of my CPD mandatory points?
100%. 100%. This is part of your CPD. Okay. If you see this, there is a structured training. Does this learning include interaction with others such as professionals, trainers, or other professional in real or virtual? Okay. So that means it is a formal CPD. Okay. So
And
when I was,
another follow-up
yeah,
question, sir.
yeah.
So currently I'm working as a quantity surveyor, but if I want to take up the contract management competency framework, using this postgraduate diploma that I did, can I approach through that competency, the contract, even though my work experience is more aligned towards quantity surveying?
No problem. You can until and unless you, what is your degree? Is it civil engineering or something else?
This is a postgraduate diploma, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
no
and I have a
problem.
civil engineering BTech. Yeah.
You have a BTech, right? That's enough. That's enough. Based on that, you can achieve this. You can approach this MRICS. Not an issue. Okay. All these queries, if you still have one-on-one query, no problem. I'll clear it. But as of now, what I understand, you are already having a BTech degree. And what is the total years of experience?
Around 8+, sir.
8+ years. So you are 100% eligible. Whatever routes you are following, what is it? The tutorials, what the professional certificate, what you do, that will be part of your formal CPDs. Clear. But you cannot see directly 24 hours of formal CPD in one competency. Understand? So you have to just break it down. So maybe that during that competency, you might have learned about project finance or something about procurement. Okay. So that you just distribute 2 hours to 2 hours. Okay. So that will be more easier.
Understood.
For that, I will help you. Don't worry about this. Clear, Mr. Nair?
Understood, sir. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, these are the competencies. So basically, under mandatory competencies, we need to write 1,500 words. So each of them, we have certain word limit. So once you compile all this, the total of this should be 1,500 plus minus 10%, not more than that. Okay, not plus minus 10%. I think plus minus 5% or something. So either your word should be 14990 or 1510, not more than that. Okay, this is for mandatory. Then there is something called core competencies and optional. Combine of these, you need to write 4,000 words. In the next slide, I'm going to clearly explain you each competency, how much words we can write it so that we achieve this target of 4,000 words. Clear, guys? So if you see here, total of this mandatory competency is 1,500 words. So if you see level 1, level 2, I will explain what is level 1, what is level 2, what is level 3. So as of now, you just understand for ethics, how to read this. How to read this is for ethics, you will be having 80 words. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You have to write 3 levels. Levels will be level 1, you have to write 80 words. Level 2, you have to write 110 words. And level 3, you have to write 180 words. Clear, guys? Similarly, for technical competencies, you have to write level 1, we have to write 110 words. Level 2, we have to write 190 words. And level 3, we have to write 265 words. So if you see, combine all of this one will be 1,500 and this one will be 4,000 words from here to here. Okay. I will clear in the next slide what is level 1, what is level 2, level 3. Then we will come back to this. Then the picture will be more clear for you. Clear, guys? So for time being, you have to understand, you have to write 1500 words under each competency, and this is the breakdown. If you cannot go more than 80 words, you can go, but you have to again reduce this competency. You know? Okay. So let's understand what is level 1, what is level 2, what is level 3. That is extremely important. So this is from the RICS. This is exactly what I have replicated in my sheet. So don't worry about this one. This is the same level 3, level 2, level 1, but I have made it in a simpler way so that you are able to understand. So this is the template which I will be sharing with you. Okay, it's also available on the RICS portal where we have to write all these word counts. First for the mandatory 1500, then the same template, there will be continuation. It will be another 4000. So total we have to write around 5500 words. Clear, guys? So let's understand what is level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, this is, we are getting into our next agenda, which is summary of experience. Okay, how to write summary of experience. Summary of experience, till now we learned we have 19 competencies. Out of 19 competencies, mandatory we have to write 1500 words. In technical and optional combined, we have to write 4000 words. So total 5500 words we need to write it. Clear, guys? Is there any question till now? If there is any question, just clear your doubts. Okay, guys, don't be reluctant. I don't know you, you don't me. All of these 12, 13 students don't know each other. If you are not able to communicate in the when the people don't know you also, then how you will be able to communicate when you're sitting in the meeting, the people whom you know, the consultant, the stakeholder, the clients. Okay, so just try to communicate so that your confidence is built. No problem. You might make mistake. I am also a learner. I can also make mistakes. So don't be reluctant, but practice yourself. The more you practice, the more you can develop your confidence. The more confidence you have, the higher the salary you can demand. It's all we are working to have more salary. Okay. So let's understand what is level 1.